Hello everyone and welcome to Kart Clash. My name is Knight and I apologize, a little bit under the weather here, so no camera here today. Boston's LAN event gets postponed to the end of January, which means it's all Saturday night Speedway. Sneakz, 805 engine data making their return after 6 months, completely overshadowing the fact that Donovan Carter from Ballers making his SNS debut. Didn't make it too far though, but a huge storyline we're getting into right away. Firing up between Sneakz and Batter Cookie really set the stage for Saturday Night Speedway 123. It all started earlier in the afternoon when Sneakz and Batter Cookie were forced to go into a tiebreaker at the 702 Freemium Tournament run by Storm Rush Gaming, the Las Vegas Metro Police Department, and a few other organizations, including the NACL, which had some members in attendance at Saturday Night Speedway. Now, what it came down to here was Sneakz versus Batter Cookie, the two of the best of their age range, battling it out for a PS5. But as you can see, it looked like Sneakz, who had the clear and outright right lead, just got punished by some of the computer players, hit by that bill and then hit. Luckily, didn't get hit with that blue, but it allowed for Batter Cookie to play it safe in the back to capitalize and move his way through. Very unique and definitely a controversial finish, but Batter Cookie winning fair and square here, and did get second, but did end up beating Sneakz. Starting off SNS 123, Vonnie had to recognize one racer in particular. He was getting a lot of crap from some of the spectators and Twitch chat members watching on, and luckily that'll live on the internet forever. But let's hop into semifinal number one here with the Dong, the cult favorite, taking out a lot of players here in second chance with that Donkey Kong Mercedes loadout looking pretty swift. But going back to the main storyline though, the Dong might have captured our hearts, but it was Batter Cookie that didn't end up making the grand finals. He had such a good run here in the final race of semifinal number one, dragging that red, but he gets redded out, and it's ankles that ends up taking the win, and Batter Cookie desperately needed that if he wanted a chance to move on to the finals. He didn't get to see too much of Sneakz there, but Sneakz able to move on to the grand finals of SNS, not having to worry about his enemy from earlier on in the day, Batter Cookie, who is now out of competition. And now as we are heading into seeing some of the highlights here from semifinal number one, it was a stacked semifinal. Funny name here, taking several hits, taking the win there though on Trainbow. We do see Sneakz there redding out. That's going to be a newcomer, Jaguars, who had an incredible run in his SNS debut. Bear taking the win there on Thwomp Ruins. And here's Batter Cookie yet again getting blued, and it did track to him. That's going to allow Immortal Man to go ahead, barely get hit by that truck as he does take the win. Man, that was too close for comfort there. And this is Sneakz right now taking second to Funny Name as those two really secure themselves in. And Water Park, no match for Sneakz. Sneakz going to be taking this one here and really putting the nail in the coffin there to Batter Cookie, who, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, a PS5 is a great prize for one day's work. But, fortunately for Batter Cookie, that fourth place did hurt him as ankles there did win in Big Blue. So we can kind of see it here again as it gets replayed. I mean, that really was the nail in Batter Cookie's run. But so many unique situations going on here in the finals. It was really all Sneakz. Sneakz able to capitalize. Bear and Kansai were able to go ahead and really make it close for Sneakz, but it was all Hyrule Circuit. It's a clip we'll see here very soon where Bear and Kansai specifically getting bombed out with about 4 other players, that really ended his run for success. You can see here going back onto the screen, the Immortal with the great snipe there on Jaguars. Bear here, and there's Kansai. This one move literally decided the tournament in Sneakz' favor. Sneakz was dominating, and there's another bomb there that took Bear out as those two finished second and third respectively behind Sneakz. And Sneakz taking the win here on Hyrule really was that deciding factor that allowed him to return and win in his last 3 appearances. There you have it. It was really all Sneakz with a little bit of pressure from Kansai and Bear. These are going to be the standings here with Kansai down by 6 to Sneakz. Sneakz able to hang on. Bear down by 12. But it was really just a pretty spread out grand final. Great run there by Jack Huards in his SNS debut. Funny name there, getting 5th. One of the top players there, and defending champion Geronimo there getting 11th. So that will do it here for this Kart Clash LAN Rewind. We'll see you next time on the track, and Godspeed.
So this is what I want to say. The last 2 times we were here, my kid won. We haven't been back for 6 months. He wins tonight. So technically, he's undefeated 3-time champ. Represent. That's all I'm going to say. Because technically, nobody beat him since the last time he won.
He is 3 for 3.
There it is. Raider Nation, baby. Represent.
Thank you so much, 805. It was great seeing you guys again. Looking forward to seeing you next